me because we're Facebook friends, or you follow my business channel, which is Sweet and Sassy Treasures, or my YouTube, which is Sweet and Sassy Treasures. But I wanted to come on and let you know about something exciting that I have in the works. So this year I am hosting my very first ever creative art retreat. Hi, Tana. And I cannot be more excited to share this with you. It is going to take place in Shelby Township, Michigan. And the reason I'm here on my personal page is I realize that I may not always reach those people who became friends when I had the store on Van Dyke. I closed that right around 2 years ago, and I have missed everybody terribly, which is what really prompted me to do the Creative Art Retreat. So I wanted to tell you a little bit about that, give you information about how you could register, and show you what we were going to make. Tana, I'm so excited to finally meet you in person. So this is a wonderful opportunity for creatives of all levels. So if you have not done much creatively, then this is absolutely an opportunity for you to learn a bunch of techniques and meet some wonderful, amazing women. So you can grab a friend and sign up for these 2.5 days that are just going to be so much fun. So in a minute, I'm going to show you what we're making. So when is this event? It is May 15th of this year through May 17th. And the agenda looks somewhat like this. On Thursday at 6 p.m., I'm going to have a meet and greet with some pizza and snacks and beverages. And we're actually going to do our first project Thursday evening. And then Friday and Saturday will be 9 to 5. And we're going to complete a multitude of projects that I'm going to share with you. And we will have continental breakfast, and we will have lunch brought in as well. You might be wondering, well, I don't have any materials. How could I possibly do this? You don't have to worry. I'm going to be providing you with everything that you need to complete the projects. So the only thing you might want to bring is an apron if you're worried about like getting paint on yourself, because I wear paint all the time, quite often in my hair. A heat gun if you happen to have one. It would just be helpful. I have 3, I think, and we may need more. And then if you have any favorite tools, maybe you've been doing this for a long time and you can't do anything without your favorite paintbrushes, then absolutely you could bring that. I also have a special gift for everybody who's attending. And it's so nice to see everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. So where is this going to be? It's going to be in Shelby Township, Michigan. And I already have quite a few people signed up. Half are traveling from somewhere within the continental United States, and half of them are local. So if you're worried about accommodations or where to fly into, all of that information can be found on my website. I have that scrolling across. If you're watching on YouTube or my business page, then you see that scrolling, but it's sweetandsassytreasures.com. So I want to show you what we're going to make. Over the course of 7 years, I have done something called memory tiles, and it was inspired by a famous artist out of Canada who I fell in love with his works. And this project and this retreat would not be Lisa without including a memory tile. So the other thing I wanted to do is a project, a mixed media project called a tableau. And this is the first project. It will be done over the course of the 2 days, but I want to show this to you. And I may have to back up a little bit for my other cameras. But this is a mixed media project. and you will get all of the materials that you need. We will be using the image at the bottom, and I may vary the molds a little bit. I think that this measures roughly 12 by 16, and it uses IOD molds, rice paper, texture, aging mediums. It actually started, are you ready? This is what it starts as. Hi, Tracy, I would love to have you come. So this is what it starts off as, just this piece of wood. I will eventually paint the back, and it turns into this piece. So that's one of the projects that we'll be doing over the course of Friday and Saturday. The second project is this. I'm going to show you the back side of it that I didn't do anything to, so you can appreciate where we're starting at. So we're starting off with this super fun tote. I got to remember I have multiple cameras going right now. And it's wide, you guys. It's a wide tote. It has pockets on the inside. And this is what we're transforming it into. We're going to look at how you can use decoupage with fabrics, specifically canvas. And then I didn't want it to just be simple, so we will sew on this trim right here. And this will be the other project that we're doing over the course of those 2 days, the 16th and the 17th. On the first evening, what we're going to be doing is exploring how to use 2 newer products by IOD. Thanks, Tracy. I appreciate that. One is called a paint inlay, and it's one of my favorite things to use by IOD. And the other is called a gilded transfer. And the gilded transfer is just like using gold foil on things. So this is the sweet little box. And this is actually a paint inlay. And then when you open it up, there is the gilded that I chose to use in this project. So you could use this for keepsakes, for keys, for jewelry, for gift giving. You could decoupage on the inside, but the whole purpose of this project is for you to walk away confident in the use of paint inlays and gilded transfers. So this is the Thursday night project. If you're like me, sometimes you finish things early. Other times maybe you want to delve in longer. So I've tried to come up with a solution for that. I will have 2 stations that you can visit at any point during those 2 days to make 2 of the following projects. So the first one is, if you are a creative and you have paintbrushes, I always wonder what to do with them when I'm done. But they make the sweetest little ornaments, home decor, and this one actually stands up. It's the way that it's constructed. And then it's using DIY paint. These would be really cute to decorate a Christmas tree if you used a Christmas theme, even if you didn't. I like to hang mine from like the knob of a cabinet. So that's what I like to do with mine. So this will be one of the stations. Hi, Vanessa. So glad you're here. And then the other project that will be available in a station, and the pearls on here, I don't have them attached. That is kind of by design. It is making this sweet angel. And this will be done at a station. So it is an opportunity to learn how to use clay and molds and actually attach them to a surface that isn't flat. This is just a plain bottle as the base. So we're layering paints, We're adding texture for interest. We're talking about how do you get paint to even stick to glass? And then however you want to arrange this, I've been moving this around a little bit. So this isn't normally how I would have it sitting. And then it is two-sided. So there's not a front and a back. Those are the projects that we'll be doing at the Creative Art Retreat. Again, that's May 15th through the 17th of this year. It's coming up soon. It's in Shelby Township, Michigan. It goes from about 6 p.m. Friday night till 4 or 5 p.m. on that Saturday. I thought Sunday would be a really good travel day. There is also an optional event that I've included. So that Friday evening, there will be an optional dinner. And I'm really excited about this. I have a restaurant in mind, but I haven't talked to them yet to know whether that we can do that or not. But it's Nick's Steakhouse. It's wonderful. And what I'd like to do is, many of us make things and then it's like, well, what do I do with it? You know, do I have an avenue to sell it? Do I give them as gifts? Well, we did something a couple of years ago where we paid it forward with art, and voluntarily I had to cut it off at 100 people, believe it or not. So what you did was you sent something that you made to somebody that you probably have never met. They sent something that they made to somebody else, and we did it. You didn't just go back and forth, but we did like this round robin thing. And eventually everybody ended up with a homemade project, craft, art from someone across the country. So that's kind of the spirit of what I want to do Saturday night, along with just socialize and have some fun. I'd like to do a craft exchange. So it would be put just into a bag of some sort, and then you will randomly pick one and we'll talk about it. Again, that's optional, but that's what I have planned for Friday night. If this sounds like this is something that you would enjoy, I would love to have you. I would love to meet you in person. I promise that this will be an unforgettable experience, and all information can be found on my website, www.sweetandSassyTreasures.com. You can either type in the search bar Art Retreat, or it's actually scrolling at the top, and you can click the link, or you can mention anything in comments. So thank you so much for joining me this evening. Thank you for all of your support in this crazy, fun, wonderful business adventure that I've done for the past 7 years. And I really hope that I get a chance to meet you. Have a great evening, everybody. Bye.